Hello, hello, and how is everybody doing today on this, well, at least in Washington, it's a really nice sunny Thursday afternoon. My name is Debbie, and I am from craftyyourcreations.blogspot.com. And just real quick, I do want to make sure that it is going live on my Facebook. Yay, we are. Today I'm popping in, and I was hoping to have done this morning, but it just didn't work out in my schedule. But today I'm popping in to show you the awesome new in colors we have, the 2024 to 2026 in colors: Peach Pie, Petunia Pop, Pretty in Pink, Shy Shamrock, and Summer Splash. And I have a new in color club that is going on, and you still have time to register for that. Registration for that doesn't close till I forgot now. When does it close? I'll look it up. Now I can't even remember. I think you have till like the 10th or the 15th to still register for the In Color Club. But I wanted to just show some samples I made using the Spotlight on Nature stamp set. And then I made something with just using the DSPs and the ribbon and the bling. And then we'll make one of each card is what I thought I would do today. So just real quick here's the 5 I did using, and this is the Spotlight on Nature stamp set. It comes with a bundle that has several circles that die cut with it, and on both of these I used 2 different sets of the layering circles, and these are awesome. These are like some of my new favorites, I'd have to say. But I just used this flower only. I didn't use the leaf at all. And for every color, just to kind of show you, I simple stamping, did a little blending on the background, stamped the phrase, and die cut, added some bling, and just layered it up, popped it up with the basic black, and then again did some stamping on the inside and did a little bit of sponging around there also. And then this is the Petunia Pop, and yes, I'm getting to know the new colors too. Okay, this was the Summer Splash. This one is the Petunia Pop. And this thanks is actually from the Spotlight on Nature. For the other set of cards, I pulled in a different stamp set. But again, just stamped, did a little blending on the background, and added our bling. Now, I deconstructed this ribbon, and this is kind of the stuff you tend to throw away when you deconstruct. So I'm going to show you how to use both parts of it. And then Petunia Pop, did the same thing. The Pretty in Pink, and I'm actually not normally a pink person, but I kind of like this pink color. And then this is the Shy Shamrock. Okay, so there's those 5 in the stamped versions, and then this is the using just the DSP, and then I used the Distressed 3D embossing folder on the background there. And I just cut these at 2 by 5, so technically you could get 3 out of this. Added some of the ribbon, and then this is the other part of the deconstruction part of the ribbon. And again, using the dies from the Spotlight on Nature. And the Hello is from the Simply Said. This is a brand new stamp set too. This will be one of my go-to sets, I can already tell you, because it has pretty much all the phrases we like to use a lot in here. Happy birthday and birthday wishes. We've got thanks and a thank you. Just a note, hello, thinking of you, let's celebrate. I mean, this is an awesome set, and I like that we have 2 different fonts and like 2 different ways, like birthday wishes, happy birthday, thanks, and thank you. So I love this set. I think that I can already tell you it's going to be one of my go-tos for words. But here is the Pretty in Pink. And then the Petunia Pop. And these are very, very simple to make, of course. This is the Summer Splash, the Shy Shamrock, and then the Petunia Pop. Okay, so, and the paper comes in, I'll show you really quick here. I'll pull out one section. So here's all the pack of In Color DSP with all the colors here. And what you get is 4 sheets of 2 patterns, and then 2 different patterns on the back. So you've got the leaf pattern, and then just a textured background pattern, and then dots and stripes. And I love I love this layout of the DSP this time. I love the patterns they picked. I think this is one of my favorites that they've had for a while. We got away from the checkered that we've had for a while now, and I just love these patterns. I think I'm going to use these a lot more than I have probably in the past. Okay, so we're going to start with the DSP one because I want to show you how to deconstruct that ribbon the way I did it to use it. So I've already pre-embossed my piece of 3 3/4 by 5 inch piece of basic white with that distressed embossing folder. And hopefully I have my little white piece to stamp on because I had them. Oh no, did I lose it already? That's going to be really bad if I lost it. I mean, I just had it. All right, well, I'm not going to worry about that. You know what it looks like to stamp. I have one here, but it's the wrong color. But anyway. Oh, I see it. It's on the floor. And it had almost slid underneath my desk, which I know there's a couple things that have slid under there before. Now, I forgot to pop these out. Pardon the time. I'm going to try and do it very quickly because I wanted to get this part done beforehand, and I forgot all about it. Okay. So what we're going to do now, when you have your normal piece here that's 6 by 6, what I did to cut these down is and for this particular pattern, you don't have to pay attention to it being directional. But if you were going to use this side, you might want to pay attention to the direction. But I didn't care. So on one side of it, you're going to cut 1 inch off so that then it's the 5 inches. And then you'll turn and rotate, and then you'll cut it at 2 inches. So that 1 inch piece that you cut off, I cut it in half, and I use that on the inside just to show you. I use a strip on the inside then. So real quick, we're going to cut this. This is already at the 5 inches because I've already cut that piece off from before. And now all I need to do is cut it down to the 2 inches. And you see we have another piece here. So like I said, we could make technically 3 cards out of this one piece. And I know there's people that make 4 or 5 out of some of the 6 by 6 pieces. I don't necessarily like to cut down to 1 inch squares and stuff like that. But I know some people do, and you know, that I think that's great. I love it when people come up with great ways to use all of our strips of DSP. Okay, so all we're going to do is attach our adhesive right here to this piece of the basic white that has been embossed. And I got a little over there, but we'll rub it and get some of that off because we have a little extra right there. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out a piece of the Pretty in Pink ribbon, and I'm going to attach that first. And I'm just using the Stampin' Seal Plus here. And I'm going to just attach this just right there along that seam of where the DSP ends is all I'm doing. And then I always go back over it a little bit. And I'm going to apologize in advance just in case the dogs start barking because I have 2 of them in here, our dog and our grand dog. But they both jumped up, so I'm not sure if my husband came home or what's out there, but they haven't started barking yet. So if they do, I'll try to run open the door and let them out. Okay, then we layered that on top of the basic black. And then I'm just going to go ahead and attach that to the Pretty in Pink card base. Now, if you were interested in joining my In Color Club, it comes with, you'll get 2 samples each month. It'll go for 5 months for the 5 colors. The first color starts in May. And you get a full pack of the cardstock. You get a Stampin' Pad, which is at the 10% off, because if you were to buy them in a pack, they are 10% off. Then you get the refill, you get a pack of the Stampin' Blends, Stampin' Write markers, the 4 sheets of the DSP, you get 1 sheet of the glimmer paper, a packet of the bling, and a roll of, a packet of, actually there's two blings. So you get this one, this is the one I'm using today, and there is another one that actually goes with another suite, but it's all the in colors. So you get 1 of each of these and a roll of the ribbon. And it is $75, and that includes shipping. Now, if you're in my monthly club, of course, you get $10 off that, because I'm going to ship it all in one box, and it will ship out on the 25th of each month. So if you're interested in that, I would love to have you join me. I will have a link below. When I'm done with this video, I'll go back and add it. So we've attached this here, and real quick on this card, I'm going to go ahead and stamp my, let's just get this part ready too. I'm going to stamp the hello. And again, this is from the Simply Said. So there's that. We'll close this up so I don't get anything in it. And I am going to just quickly attach this to this so that I don't lose it again. So that's going to go on there just like that. Had a couple more I hadn't poked out. Okay. Now, to deconstruct this ribbon, and this ribbon does it really nice. Not all ribbons will do this, but this ribbon does. So you just kind of pull at the end, and sometimes you might have to clip one of the corners, but with this ribbon, I have noticed it's really easy. And then you just start pulling. Now, if it gets stuck right there, that's where you might have to clip a corner. I kind of tend to just pull and see if I can get that off, and then it just starts to pull. Okay, so you just keep pulling till you decide how much. Now this piece here, normally we throw it away usually, but I didn't. We're going to use it on the next card. So we're going to pull until I feel like I have the amount I want. I want to be able to put a couple loops on it and have a little bit of fringe. So I'm going to go just a little bit more here. So let me go ahead, and I'm just going to trim this right here, get this out of our way, and then I'm going to pull the rest of this off. Okay, just like that. And I'm still holding this, and this is our other little pile we're going to use on the next card. So we're just going to set that aside. So now what I do, and then there's a little frizzy like piece that I pull out. It's like the end or the side or something. I usually just pull that. It's this little, you probably can't even hardly see it. It's like fuzz almost. I don't use that piece. I pull it out. Okay, so now we have all of these. I kind of want to straighten them out just a little bit. Okay, then what I do, so I want to make sure how my hello is. I know I'm going to put it over here towards the left. So I'm going to add some adhesive on that side right there, because that's kind of where I'm going to put it. And then I just take this and I put a loop, circle, loop, whatever you want to do, however big, small, depends on how much you ended up with here. And this is kind of what I'm going for. And then all I do is, you can either hold it, you can lay it down. And I kind of do this, just like that. Adjust a little bit if you need to. And it doesn't matter what it looks like from the back. Nobody's going to see that part. And there's what we have going on. Now I'm going to take my black. I like to use the black, but here lately I haven't been doing it. When you're putting dimensionals on a black piece, I do like to use the black because it kind of hides them. You don't see the white underneath. Some people love using the black ones all the time. They say it works better, that you can't see the dimensionals on any color. So that part I don't know, but I do like using the black on the black. Okay, so then we're going to pop these off. Maybe we're going to pop those off. Okay. Get rid of our garbage here. I mean, this is a quick, easy card. It really is. And then I'm just going to pop this down right here. And then I'll bring in my bling. And we have 2 sizes of this bling. Let's see if you can see it better this way. Smaller ones and then a little bit bigger. And they're a perfect size because they're not too big. Sometimes some of the bigger ones, to me, get a little big, and then it makes it hard to put them on a card because of postage, you know, if you're mailing the card anyway. So I've been using the bigger ones because I actually don't mind this size. And let's put one right there. And then for the inside, we're going to go ahead and take this piece. I'm going to add just a little bit of glue here, and I'm going to attach it to the inside. And honestly, you can go up to the edge if you want. I usually don't. I like to leave a little bit of a white strip there. And I normally would probably cut this down even to a 1/4 inch versus a 1/2 inch. I like the inside strip to be kind of skinny myself, but that's just me. So, you know, do it. And you could also, I think I put it on a little crooked, but that's okay. We're going to let it go. You could do a couple strips. You could cut 2 of them in half, or cut one down to a 1/4 and then have a 1/2 inch one. You can do it however, you know, you like to do it. Okay. As you notice, I work on a flat. I don't fold my card till I'm done at the end. So then I'm going to flip it just like this so that I'm flipping to the inside here. And then this folds over, and that's when I do my little burnishing part right there. So there's our first card. Told you, easy, easy, easy. But isn't it a beautiful card? I mean, just think, you could make a whole set of these. 1 color, 2 colors. You could make more than 1 pattern with the DSP. Since there's 4 of them, you can make a, you know, 4 cards with each pattern and still have a little bit different card. Okay, so now the next one, we're going to do the stamping, and we're going to use the Summer Splash. So we're going to use this color here. I'm going to pull this aside. And what I'm going to do on this one is we're going to use the flower here, and we're going to do a little bit of blending on the background, and then a little bit of blending on the inside too. So I always start off my page, because you don't want to blop, you know, right in the center. And you just, depending, especially if you're heavy-handed, this is a little bit darker. So if you are heavy-handed, unless you want this really dark, which I don't, I just want like a light color of the ink in the background. Okay, so we're just adding a little bit of ink there. Then we're going to ink up the stamp, the flowers. I think they're tulips. I got my finger in it. And then I'm going to stamp that right in the middle. I could see something on the other side. I think I need to clean this block. Oh, there it was. I knew there was something on there. So that's going to go right here, just like that. Beautiful. See how easy? I mean, and there's like a fuzzy there, and I didn't want to swoosh it off just in case. Now, I'm going to take my inside piece here before I put this away. And I'm going to stamp right there in the corner. And then I'm going to just add a little bit of blending around the edge right here. That's kind of been my new thing that I like to do, just to add a little bit to it. Okay, so then what we're going to do is stamp our phrase. And this time I did the thanks. Okay, there's that. And now we can put the ink away. And what we're going to do is layer this onto here and then put it on our cardstock. Okay, so we'll just, and again, I'm using the Stampin' Seal Plus, and mine's about empty, so, which is typical every time I I feel like every time I go to do a video, I run out of adhesive. Okay, there's that. And then this is going to go on the card base, just like that. And again, I'm working in the flat mode here of my card base. I haven't folded it yet. So I'm working in the landscape mode of it. Direction of it, I should say. Come on, Debbie. Now, I should have done the same color for both of these because I have that extra here, but I have some left over here. And since I already kind of showed you how I took it apart, you'll just get to see. I won't take another piece apart because I have some piles of it sitting over here. So now this is going to get attached to the basic black layer. Now this one's a little different. This one we don't have to, it just has like lines around it, so we don't have to clean anything out. So it's much nicer. No poking and cleaning any little holes out on that one. So there's that. And again, I'm going to put some adhesive over here because I know I want it to come out towards the left. And that is the other green. So we may have to cut some because I think the one I have left here is just a little piece. So we will have to do the same thing, and then I'm going to save that piece. I'm going to save the fringe stuff for another card. So all I'm going to do is like pull out enough that I want here. And then I'm not going to cut that off. And this stuff, you don't need as much of it because you can spread it out so easily. And I'm going to use this little blob I had left there too. Okay, so I'm going to cut it there. I'm going to keep that as what I want. And I'm not going to cut this off. I'm going to leave it on there so I can use it later. Now, I'm going to use this little portion first. And on this one, that's right, this one, we kind of need adhesive all over because we're just going to blop this down and let it like hang out on the sides. Okay, I kind of spread it out. Let's get our whole piece here. So I kind of take the blob here and I kind of spread it out a little bit so that we're not getting stuck with so much in the middle because you want it to be coming out of the outside of that circle, kind of like that. You see, I just kind of plopped it down there. And then we just get all these little fringes hanging out. That's pretty much all I did. Easy peasy. Okay. Now, again, we're just going to go back and add some black dimensionals. I could be using my Take Your Pick tool. Okay. And then we'll pull the backing off here. Now, sometimes if it's stuck to too much ribbon, it wants to pull off with it. So I kind of have to, there you go, help it just a little bit. Okay, there's that. Now, all we're going to do is take this. I'm going to attach it down here to our card front, right here in the center. And then I'm going to bring in my bling and I'm going to add a couple, oh, this one is a little bit lighter, so I'll use that one like when I'm only using one. Not sure why, but it's like it didn't get the coating on it all the way or something. And I might have put this on just a little crooked. There we go. Okay, there's that. We're going to flip it over, and I'm going to add my inside piece. And of course, you could stamp on the envelope if you wanted to, too, or add a piece of the DSP to the envelope. There's that, and then I fold it and do my little burnishing right there at the end. So there you go. There's the two cards we made using the two different colors, but two different concepts. Stamping with the new in color, and then using a piece of the DSP of the new in colors. And just to show you what all the rest of them are, again, there's the Shy Shamrock, and here's the Petunia Pop, and here is the Peach Pie. Boy, it's always hard to remember what color is what color. We're missing one. Oh, the Petal Pink in the stamped version. And then here's Petal Pink, Petunia Pop, Shy Shamrock, Summer Splash, and Petunia Pop. Woo! I'm going to get those colors down yet. So I will have the link for the In Color Club in the description if you are interested. I would love to have you join me, and I hope you all have a great day. If you don't follow my blog, you can follow that. You can go out to craftyyourcreations.blogspot.com, and you can get on my email list, and then you'll get all notifications of any updates. And please share this video. Share it with all your friends. I would love to have them know all about our Stampin' Up! Products. And if you don't have a demonstrator, just let me know, and I'd be more than happy to. And if you didn't get the new catalog, I'd be more than happy to send you a new catalog, because our 2024 to 2026 catalog just went live yesterday. So anyway, hope you all have a great day. See you next time. Bye.